Hello, everybody. I'm Marianne Strobel, and I'm the Vice President of Field Marketing and Communications for Nokia here in North America. And I am thrilled today to have our guest, who is Aamir Hussain, Senior Vice President and Chief Product Officer with Verizon Business Group. Hello, Aamir, and thank you so much for being with us today.
Hello, Marianne, and thank you for taking the time to talking to me.
Aamir and I will be talking about how Verizon and service providers like Verizon are unlocking business potentials by creating new business opportunities. And I know this is something that Verizon is focused on right now in their global efforts to accelerate the digital transformation of enterprise customers. So Aamir, I know this is a real huge focus area for you. And I know that you've got some things going on right now, but also how it's moving into the 2021 and beyond vision. So our conversation is going to talk a little bit about that today. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Okay, super. Now, we've known over the last year or so, Verizon has taken a step towards doing business in 5G and really focusing on what you guys are calling the Verizon 2.0, with the goal of evolving into what your CEO has referred to as a network as a service business. Can you explain what this means for Verizon and for your customers?
Absolutely. Look, I'm going to go back in time a little bit. When Hans took over from being the CTO to the CEO, he definitely understood that at the core, we are actually a network company. And over the last few years, we've really taken steps to bolster our network leadership. We are investing billions of dollars in building nationwide fiber network, the 5G network. We build a brand new intelligent edge network. We also build a brand new intelligent advanced transport network, where we're combining multiple transports together and giving our customers a better opportunity to connect to it in an automated fashion, giving them the SLAs they want. And that's kind of what we have been building. This really gives us an opportunity to now go to the market and offer network as a service. So what do I mean by this? It means solutions which are deeply rooted and embedded within our network, and that we can deliver those solutions in an automated fashion to any customers, any segments, where they want it, how they want it. That's the goal. Our customers are usually are the customers who are watching Netflix. It's very easy to use for them. They're buying, if your household is like my household, I get maybe a package an hour from Amazon because it's so easy to use. And they bring that same thought process to their businesses. So they want to make sure we are easy to do business with. And having an embedded network, which is fully automated, makes a lot of sense. It also means setting up ourselves to really lead innovation on 5G. Look, we announced our 5G offering. We will be in 60 cities by the end of the year, something we are very, very proud of. Our 5G is one of the best 5Gs that you've seen. Our advertisement, I don't have to go there and speak to it again. But for our customers, it means having a consistent experience, regardless of the medium you connect with us, whether it's on 5G or wireline, having consumption on demand, having full management of their capabilities. It means end-to-end service quality and built-in security, right? So to date, we made a tremendous amount of progress on this. Besides the 5G network, we've launched our private 5G with Nokia in Europe. So we look to partner with you more and more. We have launched 8 cities with mobile edge compute. More will follow. We are working on both public MEC and private MEC options. We really believe that the currencies of 5Gs, which are things like security, reliability, sensor densification, higher speed, larger bandwidth, high mobility, low power utilization. These are all the things that enables our customers to really take their journey of digitization and within the fourth industrial revolution. I would also say that this pandemic has changed the way our customers show up. And we have seen really 5 years worth of transformation in 5 months. Literally, I mean, these are discussions we were having last year with the customers. Now they're saying, hey, I want digital, I want it now, I want the speed, and I want applications which are fully automated, right? Because their employees, just like you and I, Marianne, are working from home.
Yeah.
and a different ball game altogether. So on top of that, we are building solutions on Mac, using things like AR, VR, computer vision, AGV management, which is automated guided vehicle robotics management, to really automate the factories and helping our enterprise customers really re-innovate and reinvent themselves. So that's in a nutshell what we think this whole network as a service is all about.
So, you've talked about some of the things that you're bringing to your customers. What industries do you see these enterprise customers that could, I'd say, get onto it sooner rather than later? What are you experiencing? What industries?
There's definitely quite a bit of potential in multiple industries. We are seeing a significant amount of potential in manufacturing, for example, retail, healthcare, media, entertainment, distribution, and logistics. We are pursuing solutions across multiple industries where we make a real impact to the business outcomes our customers want to drive. So that's one. Second, we are also pursuing platforms or horizontal capabilities that are designed to leverage different solutions and use cases. I started out earlier this year with almost 70 to 80 use cases across these industries. And as I said earlier, those four capabilities I highlighted, AGV, CV, AI, ML, and AR, VR, they are at the core of our solutions. So tremendous amount of opportunity, but we are also seeing some different trends in the industry, and I'll talk a little bit more about those trends. And we are using those trends to determine which areas we need to push more, where we need to create more automation, and how we build a platform that we can go to market with, which enables us and our customers to automate using all the tools that are available to them in the public landscape, right? So they want to use any CSP they can do anything they want to do. We bring things like 5G, network slicing, and other things that really gives them an opportunity to play in any industry at the end of the day they want to build their solutions for.
So what are these trends? Tell me a little bit about the trends that you're seeing.
Yeah, look, there's a lot of stuff going on, but there's 3 to 4 things which are key to what and how we think about building products using these trends. One is secured network as a service. Gartner introduced the concept of secure access service, SASE, several months ago, and now it's a big buzzword, but we are already doing that. We provide networking, we provide security, we have automation through our software-defined networking. Now we're bringing it all together in the form of our secure network as a service. We think by 2024, 40 to 50% of our customers will adopt that, right? This is a phenomena that's happening, so we got to get on that bandwagon soon. The second one is migration to cloud. I was listening to Andy Jassy at his reInvent keynote, and one fact he mentioned that really had me thinking. He's saying they grew their business almost 6 to 7-fold over the last 2 years, right? So they started with like 2-3 billion of revenue. Now they're like 30 billion plus on just AWS. But he's saying that there's so far only 4% of the workloads have gone to cloud. So there's 96% of the opportunity that is yet to be capitalized on. Huge opportunity. This will happen. Customers will use multi-cloud. They will use hybrid cloud. They want to get access to more and more tools that are available. So 80 to 90% of the customers will show better adoption over the next 3 to 5 years. So that's another thing. Second one is device proliferation, right? So we will have 1.6 trillion connected devices, by 2024. That's a whole bunch of devices. Every device has an IP address that's connected to the network. Guess what? It's pushing data. It requires security. Huge amount of impact on how services are built and how customers use these devices to reinvent themselves. The third one is artificial intelligence, machine learning. It's not something new. It's been around for a couple of years, but now because of the fact that we have too much data that's being used, we've got higher bandwidth solutions such as 5G and other things out there, and they're all running at the edge. It's even more important to have those solutions to really drive business intelligence on a real-time basis. So those are some of the trends which we are using and our customers are using to digitize their businesses. Basically, at the end of the day, it's about harnessing the power of the cloud, security, connectivity to build simple solutions that our customers can use to manage their own businesses in a predictable fashion. And it's all driven by data. So we see a ton of opportunity. We also see examples like customers connecting from any to any with the push of a button because we have all these tools that are available to us. We see us enabling 5G platform to help our customers innovate using these trends. We see us creating a web scale, literally a web scale within the network business using things like orchestration, self-healing networks, service federation. These are things that we just talked about, right? This is where the software and the network technologies with all the trends I just mentioned are meeting each other. And the outcome for customers would be they will have self-healing networks. This was a concept a couple of years ago. It's real now, it's here. And then finally, using the power of network slicing to really power applications that gives the customers the SLAs they could only dream of, right? Those SLAs with all kind of new stuff, innovation that's going to happen will be paramount to customers. And we will have network slicing enabled also on our 5G network, hopefully sooner than later. And then once we have that, that gives them the power to really innovate further.
So I think it's interesting that you mentioned some of the trends because I do know, especially here in the U.S., it's top of mind with many of our policymakers about security. And in today's environment, we have more and more people that are connected with multiple devices, right? I mean, it's just amazing. And we even had one of our own experts here as a speaker talking about, how many devices that people are connected to. And it's not just one, it's just not two, it is many. So security is top of mind. But I also think this pandemic has really kind of fast forward a lot faster into where businesses are moving towards. So are you seeing that also elevating and escalating the sense of urgency of going to market quicker, faster with a lot of these technologies that Verizon is bringing to market today?
Absolutely. I mean, remember I said we have seen 5 years worth of transformation happen in 5 months. And our customers are much more eager to work with us, and they're actually pushing the limits on certain things. So we have to step up to the plate and make sure the solutions are available. The customers and the companies that we serve are now much more interested in finding new ways of growing their revenue because their business models have changed. They are looking to improve their end customer experience because their customers are connecting with them online. At the end of the day, everybody's under intense cost pressure because of the economy and whatnot. So they want that productivity. I give you a couple of examples. In retail, businesses are looking to reduce customer wait times in checkout lines by deploying cashier-less technologies. They want to automate their inventory replenishments, and they want to make sure that we use technologies like planogram and stay compliant and provide AR/VR type experiences to our customer. Every customer has some sort of a device, smart device. Now this one here has a LiDAR sensor. It's got enough compute power in here for us to be able to put real-time AR/VR to our customers' use, and they want to use that to be able to drive applications. So that's one. In manufacturing and logistics, businesses are really looking to streamline their operations. We are using our computer vision platform coupled with 5G infrastructure to be able to detect faults on a real-time basis and correct them, which wasn't possible before with Wi-Fi network because of latency and security issues. Now we can collect data from thousands of sensors, run it through an AI/ML engine right at the edge using our mobile edge compute platform, detect the next and predict the next fault that's going to happen, and take corrective actions all in a real-time basis. Some of our partners are actually using that capability to enhance their manufacturing processes and reduce their cost. We are also looking at logistics and distribution. Businesses are looking to automate the whole process from anywhere from the factory floor to transit on logistics, to shipping containers, to pallets, to packaging, keeping track of that inventory on a real-time basis, and just syncing up your ERP systems at the same time. All that is now possible with the type of technologies that we are deploying. I mean, at the end of the day, these use cases and priorities, they do vary by verticals.
What do you think the major barrier that some of these companies in the enterprise segment are still facing? You've got this great solution. It's cutting costs. It's delivering, more expeditiously. What do you think some of the barriers are that they are experiencing to the adoption of 5G?
Yeah, I mean, look, some of this ecosystem is brand new, right? So while the opportunity is huge, each customer has their own life cycle. Depending on where they are in their life cycle, are they ready for adoption? That's very number one. Two, how much investment they have made in their current infrastructure, right? So if you happen to be a company that just spend millions of dollars deploying APs, Wi-Fi APs everywhere, it's going to be hard for you to go replace it unless you see a real business reason to do that. So we are now working with our customers to make sure that they understand the value proposition we bring to them and how much benefit they get by using our technology. Give you an example, one of the real life situations, and I think that we have announced this publicly, we have a large phone distributor that distributes phone for us and other providers like us. They have 8 warehouses throughout the country. And every warehouse is about 100, 150,000 square feet. They have 2 or 3 assembly lines, and they are putting hundreds of thousands of phones on a daily basis on different carts. They get transferred into trucks and they go out to their customer sites. Well, phones come in different shape and forms. They are from different vendors. They are iOS or Android. There are people at the assembly line. They're actually picking up, opening those boxes, scanning whatever is on the phone, turning it around, putting it in an ERP system, and doing all this stuff manually. So we deployed our computer vision platform with 5G. It looks at the boxes, and based on the trends and based on self-learning, the algorithms are smart enough to now figure out what box contains what type of phone, what model. It's tied into their ERP system. Automatically, everything gets published. So that's one. Second, we know who's supposed to touch these boxes and who's not supposed to touch these boxes, right? These guys haven't deployed an AGV, automated guided vehicle, or a robot yet. That's the next step. So now that we have already input all the data into their ERP system, a robot will take that, put that on a pallet, and move the pallet into a truck. The human element is out. It's all fully automated. To be able to do that, you need to make sure you have predictability, accuracy, you have security, reliability. You have all those elements in 5G and mobile edge compute platform. So, for a customer to learn this journey, they have to go on this journey with us, right? So our goal is to actually try to build lots of solutions which we can demonstrate to the customers so that they can help determine where they are in the adoption cycle and whether they are ready to move forward with that journey. So that's one. And the last one I would say is it's a pretty nascent market, still developing, right? And customers have choices. There's a lot of noise out there. There are multiple solutions, and they have to work with us in this journey to try to understand, are they ready to move forward with this or not? We think there's a huge opportunity. I've got multiple trials underway with our customers. We have tremendous amount of interest. So we are hoping for the best.
It's interesting, where you are moving businesses forward into, where they're more cost effective, they're more productive, they're just streamlining processes and also the amount of error, right? What have been some of the lesson learned that you've experienced with these customers as you are taking them through this journey?
Yeah, I mean, look, there are many lessons that we have learned. One is, we need to take a crawl, walk, run approach, right? Second, we need to drive outcomes on behalf of the customer. So taking the time up front and understanding, whether the customers are ready, where they are in their journey, are they ready for the pilots or the proof of concept, what ROI they can drive from what they need from this technology. Those are all the important things we think about. Second, our approach has also changed. We used to go sell, here's so many things on the toolbox, what do you want? That approach has changed now to a consultative engagement, right? I mean, this is a new era for everyone in enterprises where they're looking for guidance on what they need from us They understand their problem better than we do. We need to take the time to understand what it is. Then we got to go from pilots, proof of concepts. We also have multiple labs where we can bring to the customer, bring the customers in and demonstrate to them the power of innovation that could be driven and built on top of this platform. We've got like labs in 5 or 6 cities in the US, London, Germany. Depending on where the customers are, we are able to show them very quickly how they can help drive this ROI. So those are some of the lessons that we have learned. Second is, this is an industry where we have to partner with the right players and make sure that we use partners like Nokia to not only drive innovation, but distribution, marketing, sales, operations. So that's important to us as much as just building everything ourselves.
Aamir, partnerships are key to address new business opportunities and to create value. And you have mentioned that Verizon works with many partners to bring these ideas into actual solutions. So what is Verizon seeing working with these partners as the ecosystems change over time?
Yeah, look, as you said, partnership is key to our success because this world is so big and so large and the technology is so complex that we know we can't do everything ourselves. And our value proposition, as I said earlier, is all around network. We are a network company. We focus on network. We are building a platform. We want others to help innovate on top of that platform. Having said that, we need to be willing to facilitate value for both our customers and our partners. So that's number one thing that we always look for. We need to make sure we are both, creative in monetizing ways for our customers to get much more effective in their business, but also for us and our partners to equally benefit from this partnership. Third, and I'm a big proponent of that, we have to stop treating our partners as vendors. Partner means, there's equal opportunity for both parties. Third, I'm not naive because I think there's going to be competition in this space. And you need to be able to work with your partners to figure out how you compete while partner to address your customers' issues. So those are the 3 or 4 things which I think are key to success for any partnership. Now, when I think about what we offer connectivity, we offer platforms, we offer solutions and applications. Connectivity, we feel very good about. Platform, we feel really good about because we've got a great platform that we are building and we have built. I think applications and solutions, we are very, very open to partnering with lots of players who share the same values with us. So as long as we have those values in common, I see nothing but upside for us.
Well, I know that with you as a partner, we're ready to move forward and bring some great opportunities to the enterprise business around the world. And I want to thank you today for you spending time and educating us. And I can tell you, I'm sure that viewers, when they see this video, will be calling you up, asking you for more because of all of the use cases that you're doing and a lot of the proof of concepts that are being put in place. So Aamir, thank you so much for joining us. And I would say to any viewer, if they want to learn more about Verizon, go to verizon.com. And there's a lot of information there available at the fingertips. So again, thank you and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, Marianne. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with your team and really looking forward to working and partnering with Nokia in a longer time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Take care.